take a class about the Skylark written by William Wordsworth. So the poet William Wordsworth has written in praise of this skylark, a small bird, but the size is small, but the bird is popular. According to the poet, it's like God, because in this poem he praised the skylark, the bird, where he can see the beauty of nature, and then the song is also inspired by God. Okay, now we will go to about the poet in short. William Wordsworth was a nature poet in general, and then he was in first half of 19th century. He was from 19th century, and then he was a leader of a romantic movement. And then he was a writer of this lyrical ballad, which was published with the help of P.B. Shelley, which is very popular till now. And then the lyrical ballad was published in 1798. And then next is this lyrical ballad marked the revival of English poetry, because this is not only to study the text but to give a revival of the age. Okay, in this of the poem, the poet sees the skylark as a connecting bond of heaven and earth. Since the skylark fly in the sky and then never stop coming down on the earth. Okay, short explanation of the poem. Now the poet called the skylark as a divine bird. Why? Because it was inspired by God. And then he asked the bird that he hates the earth, which is filled with hatred. Why? Because the bird used to fly up in the sky, and then he rarely come on earth and sing a beautiful song. But he never had. The boy asked the bird that he has the earth which was filled with misery and then which was filled with hatred. But the bird doesn't have the earth, and then he used to sing. He has a nest on earth, and then he used to fly high in the sky, and then her song filled the earth as well. And then the bird flying to the last point of vision of the poet, where the poet could not able to see. He can see the bird going very far away, flying high up in the sky to sing a beautiful melodious song. And then the skylark was also termed as a daring warbler, which was inspired by God. Why? Because he has a proud and privileged singer, and then she never had the thing which he did. That means that the song which she used to sing on the earth, she used to sing in the sky, as well as she never had, or she never stopped singing on the earth. Why? Because her nest was on earth. And then she used to sing as well as she used to sing on the earth as well as in heaven. And then why she comes on earth is that she have her nest, and then that's why the poet termed the skylark as a daring warbler, which was inspired by God. And then thrill between you and thine, because it never felt the other. That means that the poet said to the skylark that it gives the thrill or enjoyment and melody to the heaven and then to the earth. You and then here between you and thine, the poet can say that between heaven and earth, because the love or the bond which the skylark have for both heaven and earth is the same. And then she was a proud, privileged singer, because she can sing throughout the earth. Other birds, they used to sing only during the season, some particular season, but this skylark was a proud, privileged singer. She can sing throughout the year. But now, since she can sing, the poet asked the skylark to give away the nightingale, or to give away the spring season to the nightingale, because the nightingale can sing only in the spring season. And then that's why here the poet William Wordsworth told the skylark to give the spring season to the nightingale, because she can sing. The nightingale also can sing a beautiful song, but it cannot appear throughout the year. That's why leave the nightingale, leave the spring season to the nightingale, because she can sing. Nightingale can sing only during the spring season. That's why it says that the skylark termed as the proud, privileged singer. And then with her privacy and glorious life, the misery of the world was silent, because now the poet said that the Skylark is a private. She has a private thing which she can sing, and then with a glorious light, it said that the misery or the hatred on the earth was silent, because her melodious song or her beautiful song was also make the earth misery or the hatred silent. And then Skylark was termed as the wise bird, since she was true to the kindred point of heaven and earth. She is the one, or Skylark is the one which give a kindred the meeting point of heaven and earth. She can reach there, she can sing a beautiful song. Not only Skylark can sing on earth or on heaven, but the Skylark can sing heaven as well as on the earth. And then she is the kindred point, or she was the bird which can connect, which can bring bonds between heaven and earth. That is